Anthony with Kiteboarding St. Petersburg, and today we're going to be comparing the Moto X Apex with the standard Moto X. So the difference with the Apex line is that the leading edge uses a higher tenacity Dacron, which is lighter and stiffer. The bladder is lighter on the Apex, and the bridle lines are stiffer and lighter. So we're going to see how that compares out on the water, but before we get out on the water, let's take a look at the weight difference between the two. So this is the standard Moto X. I did this in pounds. I have this set for pounds. Let's rig it for grams. Let's see. $2,980 grams. Standard. $2,750. Not much weight difference between the two. I think it's going to be the stiffness. It's going to be the contributing factor. But let's see how much of a difference there will be in performance. Let's get out there.
Lucas, look!
We're doing this.
Look!
Oh.
Yeah.
Yo, we switched! You just had the shivers. Ooh, this one is nice. Got some power. I can already feel. Yeah, I can look.
What are they doing?
There goes Mama. Here you go. The swapperoo. It's the same. Exactly the same bar. Yeah. Crazy about the difference between the two kites.
Yeah.
Huge difference.
The material?
The material is the only thing different is the Apex and regular. And which one had more power?
The Apex.
Yeah, a lot more power.
Yeah, look at that wind now.
Crazy. Yum, yum, yum. Ready, set. All right. Alright, Anthony here with Kiteboarding St. Petersburg, and the other day my wife and I had a fun little session testing out the Cabrinha Moto X Apex versus the regular Moto X. So what makes this kite, the Apex, different than the regular one? Shape is exactly the same, but the materials are slightly different. So the bridle line right here that my son Lucas is holding on to, it's a higher quality, stiffer line, thinner and stiffer on the Apex. But where I think I see the real, or feel the real big difference, is in the leading edge. So the bladder itself and the dacron is a higher quality. So basically it's stiffer and lighter. So wasn't very sure how much of a difference there would be because both kites are a 10 meter, both are the same shape. The materials are slightly different, but from a performance perspective, it was a huge difference. So we were out in 15 knots of wind, so I would consider that more on the low end side for my weight, and I could really experience more power on the Apex kite than the regular Moto X, and that just translated over to being able to park and ride it easier, being able to boost significantly higher and easier. Good old gust of wind. And so from a performance perspective, the Apex definitely stood out in terms of just being able to jump higher. Kite loop was a lot quicker and tighter. And from an unhooked freestyle perspective, the stiffness of the Apex material allowed for more slack and better slack as well. So overall, I would definitely suggest the Apex as being the more performance oriented of the two kites. The Moto X, I would say, it's a lot lighter on the bar pressure, and feels a lot better if you were going to do surf or any sort of foil boarding. Twin tip riding performance, the Apex for sure. Foiling, surfing, I would definitely go towards that Moto X. So this is what I felt the two differences to be between the Apex and the regular materials.